Hey everybody, it's your friend Jenna from Uncomplicated Kitchen, and in this video, we are gonna take some couple-day-old bread and we're gonna turn it into French toast. So I have this bread already sliced because I was gonna do something else with it, and lo and behold, it's a bit stale. Perfect for French toast. Stale bread usually means that there's this big loss of moisture in it, which means it's gonna very readily absorb all that delicious custard we're gonna make. First things first, crack your eggs. So we need 2 eggs in this. All right, so 2 tablespoons of sugar. You can substitute any kind of syrup you like, agave, maple, whatever. Then we need to add some spice. You can do plain cinnamon, pie spice, apple pie spice. This is actually a great use for leftover pumpkin pie spice. Then we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now you need some dairy. You can also use like almond milk or soy milk, but about 2 tablespoons of milk, heavy cream, or half and half is fine. Then we need to mix that together. Make sure it's mixed really well. The reason I'm using a pie plate for this is number 1, I don't want to dirty an extra dish, but number 2, it is wide enough to accommodate all 4 slices of that bread. Next thing to do, gotta get that bread in the pan. So how long you need to let this absorb all that custard is really dependent upon how dried out your bread is and how thick your slices are. So I just kind of look, and when it starts getting squishy, I'm gonna flip it over to let it absorb the rest. So if you do not have bread that's, past its prime, a little stale, and you really want French toast, it is okay. You can use super fresh bread. All you'll want to do is let it dry out in a very, very low oven for just a little bit until you touch it and it no longer feels nice and squishy anymore. I'm gonna wager that it's absorbing nicely. So I'm gonna use a fork to flip it so I don't get my hands in that raw egg. All right, there we go. You can see a lot of that liquid has already gotten absorbed, so we're just gonna let this take care of the rest. All right, as you can see, most of that custard has been absorbed, so now it's time to start frying that bread. And we're gonna do it over low, medium heat. All right, that butter is nicely melted. And we're gonna get that bread right on in. You just gotta wait for it to cook. All right, I am just kind of scooting these around the pan a little bit to ensure that they cook nice and evenly. And I'm gonna check to see if the bottoms are done, and then we're gonna flip. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. I'm gonna turn my pan down a little bit lower because I want them to cook a little slower to ensure that the eggs inside are cooked through. Here in my hand is a meat thermometer. Meat thermometers are not just for meat. It's gonna help us check the internal temperature of this French toast to make sure that it's reached 160 degrees so we know that our egg has been cooked to a safe temperature. We are well done, perfect. So I'm gonna get these out of the pan. Beautiful, soft, custardy. There you have it, stale bread turned into custardy, soft, beautiful French toast. All it needs is a little syrup, and I'm ready to dig in. Roll that beautiful banana footage. For a fun little sweet, salty contrast, I'm gonna do a little bit of coarse salt over the top. Oh, look at that. It's been soaked almost all the way through. This is gonna be so good.